Welcome back, guys. We're working on Chapter 21, Questions for Study and Discussion. So number 1, when welding carbon steel, what thickness range may be butt welded with no edge preparation? Well, a butt joint with no edge preparation and 1/16 to 3/32 root opening may be used for carbon steel 3/16 to 1/4 of an inch. 2 passes are generally required to ensure complete penetration and to fill the joint. What type of joint is required for carbon steel greater than 1 inch thick? You know what, guys? I think this is kind of a loaded question. Ultimately, if you have anything greater than 1 inch thick, it needs to have some sort of edge preparation. The book says a U-groove with a root opening of 1/32 to 3/32 and anything over 1 inch thick on carbon steel. If you say V-groove, that's perfectly acceptable. It needs to have some sort of edge preparation. Okay, which shielding gas mixture is recommended for welding carbon steel? So, for carbon steel, shielding gases with Gmaw are straight CO2, argon CO2 mixture. For short circuit on carbon steels and low alloy steels, a 75-25 mixture is preferred for 75% argon and 25% CO2. Carbon steel welding with spray transfer can be used at 95 to 98% argon and a 2 to 5% oxygen mixture. Straight CO2 may be used for high-speed production welding, and pulsed spray transfer can be performed with 90% argon and 10% CO2. So why is spray transfer preferred for welding thick sections of aluminum? Well, spray transfer on aluminum is usually used for thick sections because it gives us more heat to melt the electrode in the base metal ultimately. All right, which technique should be used for Gmaw in vertical position? Now, I think this is a loaded one here, honestly. When we talk about Gmaw and they're talking about a technique, a downhill is preferred when we do not need very much penetration. Okay, that's for thin materials. When we need more penetration, thicker materials, we want to go vertical up. Okay, what type of backing is required when welding stainless steel? Well, a copper backing bar should be used when we weld stainless steel up to 1/16 of an inch. So why would we want that? Well, copper, it's going to suck out all of the heat, especially on a thinner material. Now, what type of backing bar would be required when we weld copper? Well, copper, it dissipates heat, so we need to be able to keep the heat in. So we want to use a steel backing bar when we're using an 1/8 inch or less. Okay? When should preheating be used on copper? Well, preheating is advisable on anything 3/8 inch or thicker more at 400 degrees. All right, guys, I hope this helps. Take care.